Hey guys, Mike Will, Dream Achiever. We are live at 5. If you've been following along, you might have missed me for a couple of days, but we're back live at 5. Great topic today. What is social media and how to use it effectively to build your network marketing business or direct sales business if you have a direct sales business, or really any business if you want. But this was specifically titled Network Marketing Business. So for those of you in network marketing, awesome title for you. Those of you in everything else, you can still apply some of this information. So happy to share this information. Go ahead and drop the chat in there if you're watching live or if you're watching replay, where you're watching from. Go ahead and give me some love, like, thumbs up if you're getting any value out of these. Really appreciate that. So we'll jump right into these because I like to keep these short, and a couple of times I have gone a little bit longer because I just got so excited about the information. I could not hold back because some things are really important. And my goal here is to empower and inspire others to do a lot of great things, and sometimes I get really excited about it, and I hope you get excited about it too, because in general, that's your life, and if you're not excited about your life and what you're doing, you cannot really expect other people to get excited about it either, okay? So sometimes you just got to crank up the volume a little bit in your own life, get a little bit loud about your message and what you're doing, why you're doing it, why you're excited about it, and tell people, right? So get your message out there, get excited. I've heard a great saying, if you, ignorance on fire is more receptive than knowledge on ice, right? You can know a lot and say nothing, or you get really excited and just, go light the world on fire. And what I've also heard is, if you light yourself on fire, people will come from miles around just to watch you burn. So listen, if you get excited about your life and what you're doing, people will come to see just what is going on with you because you made a shift. You made a difference in your life. You've changed. Something sparked a fire. You're pouring gasoline on it. You're getting loud. You're getting excited. You're having fun. And you're just getting attention because you're excited about your future. Great phrase I heard today was, when there's hope in the future, there's power in the present. So if you can really dial in your vision that you want for your life, that can pull you towards the greatness for which you were designed, and give you power in the presence, because when you know that vision, you can feel strong about where you're going, and you believe it with all of your heart and your core being that you know where you're going, and other people are coming with you or not, but you're going. And you'll find the people that will follow you. You just need to go in the right direction. So anyway, we'll jump right into this. I know there's a really long open for all of you, but hey, what social media is and how to use it effectively to grow your network marketing business. Number one, it's not Amazon. I know some of you are thinking, like, what is that all about? It's not a sales platform. So stop trying to compete with Amazon and Marketplace and everything else. I mean, if you have a Marketplace account, that's Marketplace. It goes over there. If you have Amazon, that's Amazon. It goes over there. But your Facebook, and in general, I talk about personal profiles because this is your personal brand, your personal life, and things are personal to you. I just got off a training where the guy talked about posting his dog, picture of his dog's birthday, and just tremendous response because he was so excited about his dog, and people love dogs, and people get excited about what you're excited about. People love what you love in general. And when your heartfelt feelings come through, people can feel that too, and they want to share that with you because a lot of times, what is that? All ships rise with the tide. And it's the same with good things. When you share something good, positive, that people can relate to, that's inspiring, that helps them feel better, this is it. They want to tap into that, and they want to smile with you. So it's huge to share things about you, not post pictures of a product that you're pitching, that you got a price tag on. Triple P, right? Product pitching price tag. Don't do that. This is not a marketplace website. It's your personal profile. So this leads us to number two. People go to social media to check in on their friends, to get educated, get inspired, get entertained, and make positive connections. So if you have a tremendous product that solves a serious problem, you can talk about that. But, I mean, let's say, for example, I don't know, this is my earbud case. And if I post a picture of this and say, this will change your life, I mean, that really doesn't do it, right? I mean, we say, hey, but if you get on and you post something that says, hey, I was having a really hard time getting stuck to the wire of my headset all the time, but I found this really cool product that allows me to be hands-free when I'm listening to music, talking on the phone, and just gives me mobility, and leave it with that. People are going to want to know, what is it? Right? Because you've created that curiosity. You've showed them a problem. You've identified a solution, created a bridge, and added that value, right? And that's it. And you add personal touches, what you're doing in your life. What problems are you solving for other people? Tell stories about how you're like, I just told a story, right? Remember we talked about stories. I just told a story about how a product solved a problem that I had, made my life better. Product to solution. I just told a story. If you have stories about your products, tell those stories. What was your problem? What's the solution? How'd you get there? And the more that you can create the details and really focus in on why that was such a bad problem, and then focus on why the solution is so good, there are other people that have the same exact problem as you. I mean, do you remember when, most of you probably don't remember, when you had a Walkman, and you had to clip it on your belt, and you had the headset, and you couldn't put the thing down, it had to go with you, and if your pants weren't tight, it might have pulled them down a little bit. You guys know what I'm talking about. You had that Walkman and it weighed 2 pounds. Maybe you got a lighter one, but I mean, they were pretty big. And you had that wire, and you couldn't go anywhere. You put it on the kitchen counter, you go to make something, it yanks your head back. Either that or the Walkman falls on the counter and smashes, the batteries pop out, right? I mean, that was the conundrum of the wired headset. Yes, you now had mobility to listen to things, but you were tied to it as long as you wanted to listen to it. You couldn't get away from it. And then came along Bluetooth, and it's a wonderful thing. People are set free, right? Now you can put your phone on the counter and walk across the house, and you're still plugged in on a phone call, totally hands-free, nothing clipped on your belt, and it's amazing. And this is the difference of the problem and the solution, the bridge, how it can change your life. If you can figure that out for your products and services, this will inspire people. It will educate people. And if the story is good, you can entertain people with that as well, right? I talk about, oh, it jerks your head, the thing falls down, batteries smash. People laugh at that who've experienced it because you know what it is. And you go, man, that was terrible. But yeah, I'm so glad I got Bluetooth now, right? Or man, I would love to not have that happen again. So people can laugh with you in your story. So if you can connect on different levels, serious problem, comical issues, create a solution and why it's so much better. I didn't mention a product name. I didn't show a picture of a product. I created a vision in someone's head. And so this is why it's amazing, because you can make that connection. And what I say is consistently offer value, right? So people want to know, like, and trust you. They want to connect with you. They want to check in on their friends. They want to create new relationships. They're going to be entertained, inspired, and educated. So if you can do that through some of your posts, maybe 80% of your posts are talking about the wonders of creating residual income or creating income that comes into your bank whether you work or not, right? Override or leverage type of income. Or working on your own terms. If you're doing the work, but you call the shots now. You set the appointments, you make your schedule, you know how much you can make in a day. You've broken free from the corporate handcuffs of having to go to the office every day and sit there whether you want to or not, right? So if you've got an opportunity, you can talk about the benefits of how life is so much better and what was the problem before and how it's nice to wake up and know that there's money coming to your account and you haven't even brushed your teeth yet. That is huge. And that inspires people because people want that vision. So you've got to get into details, paint the vision, and let people relate to you. Because I think I mentioned this before. Your perfect prospect needs to see themselves in your story because you're looking for the people that have the problems that you solve. So your stories have got to relate to the people that you're talking to build those genuine connections, create those friendships, entertain, educate, and inspire. And then that's where the magic happens. And I spilled into number 3, which is put the content out that your perfect prospect wants to see. Focus on building those relationships. Don't focus on the dollar signs. And I've said this before where your perfect prospect, if you're selling a product and you want to get just one sale out of that person, then you can be a little pushy. You can be direct to the point. You can just sell them one time. But if you're building a business and you want that person to get on an auto ship program with you, if you want that person to buy the next package next time or buy a bigger package next time, or you want that person to send referrals, then you've got to build that relationship. You've got to focus on solving the problem, showing them the solution, how good life can be so that they feel better because emotion wins every time. Transactional purchases generally happen out of desperation. Long-standing business relationships is because there's an emotion tied to that purchase and the result that it creates, right? So for example, the earphones, right? The Bluetooth. So if you had to buy a new Bluetooth every month, then boom, you're in. And you've got someone that's going to keep coming back because they've created that relationship and they stay because of that emotional attachment. They feel like they know you, like you, trust you. They'll come back, they'll buy from you, they'll refer your friend, they'll refer their friends because you've created that value. You've created that connection. They know, like, and trust you, and they're more than happy to come back to you with other issues to see if other products you have can solve their other problems they have, right? Do you have another solution? Hey, I have another problem. Do you have a solution that can be provided? Or at a minimum, you add so much value and you create such great connections. People come to you as a resource, as a referral source to say, hey, you've always added great value and great content and you're such a likable person. And I love just getting inspired with your posts and seeing how you're helping people. I have a situation with X. Do you have anything that can help, or can you point me in the right direction? And when you become that compass to point people in the right direction, powerful things can happen. Because then you've established yourself as a leader. And I mean, people follow leaders. And that's the whole goal, right? You become a leader and then you become a leader creator so that you can ultimately relax and your business grows away from you, which is where you want to be. So anyway, what is social media about? How to use it effectively for your growing your network marketing business. Number one, it's not a sales platform. Treat it as such. Number two, people go on social media to connect with friends, be entertained, inspired, and educated. Do that for them through your post. Drop subtle comments about your product and how I fixed something. Like, man, I noticed that my hair was kind of falling out a little bit, and I started using this new shampoo, and man, look, this is thick. I can pull on it, and it's phenomenal. But anyway, back to what I was telling you about the dogs when we went to the park, and the dogs were amazing. And you drop something in about a solution that your product can offer. I mean, I don't have any, like, I don't sell Wi-Fi headsets, or I don't have like a hair care product or anything like that. But I just give examples because you can find out what's relatable to your products and services and your opportunity, and even an opportunity side. I mean, look, it was so amazing. We went out to dinner the other night, and you know what was great is I didn't have to think about, did we want one dessert to share, or did everyone get pick their own dessert? Because I had extra cash flow coming in. I can't tell you how phenomenal that was that everyone got to pick their own dessert at dinner. Win for dad, win for family, everybody. It was awesome because we started a little side project. We got some extra income coming in. So you can drop little notes like that, and those are entertaining, inspiring, and they're inquisitive. Biggest is inquisitive. People are going to ask you, well, what was that? What were you doing to generate the money? How much did you generate? And then, boom, you've created that interest to create a dialogue, to build a relationship, to go further and go all the way around the world with it, right? Last one, post content your perfect prospect can relate to. Build a relationship, as I mentioned. So that's it, Mike Wolf, Dream Achiever. I want to see you at the top. I'm going to keep adding value. And if you're getting value out of this, type value in the chat. Give me a thumbs up, share a little love, and I hope to see you all at the top.